Hello, Johar, Vanakkam, Namaste. It's a wonderful occasion yet again as Season 2 of the Hero Hockey India League kicks off in some style at the Marangom K. Jaipal Singh AstroTurf Hockey Stadium here in Ranchi. And we kick off with the home side Ranchi Royals taking on the SG Pipers. Let's play, says Navneet Kaur. Let's play, Vishal. It's the Hero Hockey India League. A new edition, a second season with the Ranchi Royals taking on the SG Pipers. It's a cracker of a contest to herald proceedings in Season 2 of the Hero Hockey India League with two sets of formidable women taking on each other here at the Marangom K. Jaipal Singh Munda AstroTurf Stadium here in Ranchi. Another speculative scoop, and here's a chance for the New Zealander Hannah Cotter, showing some great stick work. Ranchi Royals were looking good for a goal on that occasion. They had the circle entry ever so briefly, could not make much of it. Deepika Soreng again donning the mantle up ahead. They're looking for a penalty corner. We still haven't had one in this contest. We will have confirmation of that even as Pipers look to make another advance. This time through Suman Devi. Clash of sticks again. And neither team has been able to make a clear-cut opportunity, as Ranchi Royals will be a player light for a couple of minutes. Again a circle entry thwarted, which means that SG Pipers will have a penalty corner. And with a little over 3 minutes left for the halftime hooter, the Pipers will relish this, and they will once again have, in all likelihood, the number 17 Lola Riera alongside Navneet Kaur. Presumably Preeti Dubey is with the injection. There is Lola Riera as the sole battery in what looks like a roundabout variation. Preeti Dubey waits to deliver the injection. Ranchi Royals will be wanting to ensure that they don't rush out ahead of time. Preeti Dubey. It's a decent injection. It's a decent haul. Navneet Kaur, and she scores the opening goal in the second season of the Hero Hockey India League has come from the captain of the SG Pipers. They were behind the 8 ball for the most part, but it's Navneet Kaur who has risen to the occasion, who's come to the party at just the right time. An experience of over 100 international caps coming to the fore, going for the grounder as you would imagine. And Bichu Devi Karivam could not do much. She lay prone. She read the ball correctly, but the shot had way too much velocity for Bichu Devi to do too much damage. Navneet Kaur, thankfully not the most clumsy of challenges. Caitlin Nobbs trying to make the play in midfield. Good stick work yet again from Ioana Castellaro, the 20-year-old sensation from Argentina. Oh, good ball on the right. The chance beckons. Here's an opportunity for an equalizer. Yet again, somehow it's eluded them. What has not eluded the Ranchi Royals is a penalty corner. And right at the stroke of the third quarter break, Ranchi find an opening. Maria Ortiz will once again play a pivotal role. Again, reading the ball correctly was Cristina This could potentially be the last piece of action in this third quarter. And they have winned the second battery, Maria Ortiz. There's been a miss of sorts. Ranchi Royals are still in the hunt. Bit of a deflection, and they want a review. They are looking for another penalty corner.
Wait. You want referral? No, you want referral? No. Yeah. It's a corner.
They were looking for a referral, but Ruchika Wankede wanted them to be very specific of what they wanted. And a long corner has been awarded. And that will be the end of the third quarter, as that penalty corner had come right at the fag end of the penultimate quarter. Has drifted to a more central position at the moment as they commence an attack from the left. It's Deepika Soreng, who's been impressive all through, without too many rewards to show for. Overrunning the defense, Ishika had to retract, but good work from the Indian junior women's captain, Jyoti Singh. Here's a chance for the Pipers. It's a 1v1. Caitlin Nobbs looks to beat the goalkeeper, and that will be that. SG Pipers, by way of a goal from Teresa Vienna, go 2 goals to the good. And what a brilliant solo effort from Teresa Vienna. The last defender tried to do some good at the very end, not to be. Played the ball across. Again overran the goalkeeper, who was caught wanting. Bichu Devi Karibam couldn't do too much of it. And the last defender, Ishika Chaudhary, would be quite disappointed with her effort there. She had the ball on the stick, but then played it on to her foot. And then eventually the goal was scored. Teresa Vienna hails from Uruguay. Valentina Costa was the lady in question on that occasion. Right now, it's Ranchi Royals looking for an opening. A desperate backhander. A ferocious tomahawk was unleashed from the left. Didn't amount to much. Trying to play the ball behind the lines. Caitlin Nobbs, what a standout performer she has been for Australia for a number of years. Has played a quiet role today, quietly efficient role, even as Neha Goyal looks to unleash her 3D skills. Will be dispossessed. Valentina Costa coming to the fore as Neha Goyal ever so briefly looked to control the ball. Navneet Kaur just motioning for Sharmila Devi to, in fact, Preeti Dubey to press ahead on the left, and it's a ploy that's worked well. Sharmila Devi on the far left is looking to play it back to Preeti Dubey, who's inside the circle. Opportunity for goal number 3. Not to be. Ranchi Royals produce a desperate bit of defensive effort right at the very end. Smart piece of action that was marshalled up front, up right behind, in fact, by Navneet Kaur, and then Preeti Dubey found herself playing the ball to Manisha, who was right in front of goal. Again, not a bad ploy, but Manisha couldn't find any space as she punted the ball. Royals haven't had too much to celebrate. The home side here, Ranchi Royals. Here's an opportunity now, quick, brisk passing of the ball to Hannah Cotter, who couldn't eventually come into play. Chance yet again. Ranchi Royals making the back pass on that occasion was Augustine Albertario. It is Albertario again, looking for support. She's got enough green shirts to her right, but the Pipers have done really well to close down the defense, close down the attack, I beg your pardon. Under a minute and a half. Plays the ball again back to Neha Goel. Navneet Kaur brought up the opening goal for SG Pipers. Even as Udita went down, she's a tough competitor. Hails from the Indian state of Haryana. Has played plenty of wrestling growing up. Hails from a family of wrestlers, in fact. So is no stranger to the odd scrap or two, is Udita Duhan. Many of these players have wonderful, wonderful stories. Their campaigns are truly inspiring. Unfortunately, has copped a bit of a blow near the rib cage. Under a minute now for Ranchi Royals to make their presence felt. Again, just ensuring that they are not caught out of position. For a brief bit, Priscilla Yardell was a tad unhappy with some of her teammates from the Pipers. Again, looking to wriggle the ball out of a tight spot was Caitlin Nobbs. Has played for the Hockey Roos, the Australian national side. Has been capped over 100 occasions. And that will be that as the SG Pipers clinch the very first game of the Hero Hockey India League Season 2. And the SG Pipers have prevailed over Ranchi Royals by a 2-goal advantage, by 2 goals to nothing. And the goals came by way of the captain, Navneet Kaur. And that was followed up by a comprehensive team display with Teresa Viana scoring the second goal. So at full time, SG Pipers have prevailed over Ranchi Royals 2 goals to nothing.